Hi guys, so in this video I'm going to show you how to make another heart. It's February and we're going to have Valentine's Day this month, and what's the Valentine's Day without a heart? Nothing. Yes, I'm quite a philosopher. Well, of course, we usually use red for a heart, but I only have yarn in burgundy red, so it's like a version of red. So I'm just going to use this one. I have no idea what kind of color it is actually. Peach, yeah, this is peach. So I'm using Caron yarn in size 4 and a crochet hook in size 4 millimeters. You can use a different crochet hook too if you want to, it's totally up to you. I'm using this one because this one is the closest to me. So now I'm going to start by making a slip knot. Make a slip knot any way you know how. And now I'll chain 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. So now that we have chained 6, on the last chain from the hook I'll make a slip stitch. And now I'll chain 4. And now right here through this loop I'll make 4 treble crochets. So 1, 2, 3 and 4. So now that we have made 4 treble crochets, right here through that same loop I'll make 1 double crochet. Okay. Now through this same loop I'm going to make 8 treble crochets. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now that we have made 8 treble crochets, through that same loop I'm going to make 1 double treble crochet. And now through that same loop I'll make 4 more treble crochets. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And now to finish off the first row, right here through this 4th chain I'll make a slip stitch. So this completes row 1. And now for row 2 we'll skip this next treble crochet chain, and through the second treble crochet chain I will make 9 treble crochets. So make sure skip the first chain, and through the second chain make 9 treble crochets. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. And now that we have made 9 treble crochets, we'll skip the next 2 chains, and through the third chain I'll make 1 single crochet. Remember, in the previous row we have made 1 double crochet, so basically through that double crochet chain we'll make 1 single crochet. It's already starting to form. And now again I'll skip the next 2 chains, and through the third chain I'll make 9 treble crochets. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. So now that we have made 9 treble crochets, I'll skip 1 chain, and through the second chain I'll make a slip stitch. So this completes row 2. Now for the third row, you can continue working on the same yarn, but I actually want to use burgundy now. I think it will look better. So that's what I'll do. So I'll just chain 1 and I'll cut this yarn for now. Let me just weave this in very quickly. The heart doesn't always just have to be red. We're not always happy. Sometimes our hearts are blue. Let me just trim this now while I'm at it. So honestly, it already looks like a heart, so you can leave it like this if you want to. But I'm just going to add 1 more row. I want to give it more character. So now I'm going to go through that same chain where I've made a slip stitch. I'll insert my hook, then I'll use yarn in different color in my case. I'll wrap the yarn on the hook and pull through. So now right there through that next chain, I'll insert my hook, then I'll use yarn in different color. I will chain 1, then through that same chain I'll make 1 single crochet. Now I'll chain 1 again, and through the next chain I'll make 1 single crochet. Chain 1, through the next chain I'll make 1 single crochet. Okay, so let's see, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, okay. And now again I'll chain 1, and then through that next chain I'll make 1 single crochet. Now right here in this next chain, remember in the very first row where we have made the 1 double treble crochet, remember? So this is the one right here in the middle. But now what we are going to do is I'm going to chain 3, then right there through that same chain I'll make 1 single crochet. Okay, and now I will chain 1, and through the next chain I'll make 1 single crochet, chain 1, through the next chain I'll make 1 single crochet, chain 1, through the next chain I'll make 1 single crochet, chain 1, through the next chain 1 single crochet. You can just leave it like this too, it kind of looks cute. Well, not really. See, now that we have reached this right wing of the heart, you see this loop right here, don't work on that. This is not a chain, so forget that loop here. This is just where we joined in the previous row. So chain 1, don't work here, but in this next chain right here, see? So in that chain I'll make 1 single crochet, chain 1, in the next chain 1 single crochet, chain 1, in the next chain 1 single crochet, chain 1, in the next chain 1 single crochet, chain 1, in the next chain 1 single crochet, chain 1, in the next chain 1 single crochet, chain 1, in the next chain I'll make 1 single crochet, chain 1, in the next chain 1 single crochet, chain 1, in the next chain 1 single crochet, and now I'll chain 1, then right here through this next chain here I'll make a slip stitch. This is the center. Now again I'll chain 1, and then through the next chain I'll make 1 single crochet, chain 1, in the next chain 1 single crochet, chain 1, in the next chain 1 single crochet, chain 1, in the next chain 1 single crochet, chain 1, in the next chain 1 single crochet, chain 1, in the next chain I'll make 1 single crochet, chain 1, in the next chain 1 single crochet, chain 1, in the next chain 1 single crochet, chain 1, in the next chain 1 single crochet, and now we have reached this next chain here. And now do not work on this chain here, guys, okay? In this here, don't work on that one. Just chain 1, and right here through this second chain right here we'll make 1 single crochet. So now I'll chain 1, then right here through this next single crochet chain I'll make a slip stitch. I'll chain 1, and then I'll cut this yarn. There's a different way you can join this and make it look more neat in these type of cases. Let me just weave these ends in for now. There you go. I'm just going to trim these. Okay. Now I'm just going to trim these ends very quickly. And there you go. Now it's a judgment time. But how can you judge this cute little heart? But hey, I'm ruthless, so I'm going to do it. The only part that I don't like here is this part here. See, everything here looks neat, but here when I use the yarn in a different color, it's kind of way more to the center than I would like it to be. You see what I mean? Now, I think that's because in the second row, remember where we joined and the cut the yarn? I think that's because in the second row, you know, when we joined in the second row and then we changed one and cut the yarn. So I think that kind of deformed the stitch patterns. It actually always does, you know, where you join the yarn. That's what always happens. So in the second row, when I made a single crochet here, it went too far to the center. I mean, it's not a big deal. It just doesn't look perfect. And yes, you might say, well, nothing is perfect. And then I would say, well, just because nothing is perfect doesn't mean we shouldn't always aim for perfection. So yeah, this heart is pretty cute. I like it. There you go, guys. Although I'm going to post this video way before Valentine's Day. Happy Valentine's Day to you guys. And I hope you have a happy heart for this Valentine's Day. But in case you have a blue heart, just remember, it gets better. Promise, it gets better. So that is all for today, guys, and thank you so much for watching.